Playback underway here in this opening period. The visiting Okanagan Lakers in black and orange, skating from left to right on your screens. Mariners, of course, in their traditional home white and blue. There's a feed from Dylan Franklin down the left wing. Shot on goal, and that one tipped wide of Little and into the corner. Puck somewhat precariously out front. Nicely handled by the D. A little bit of a rub out there by Franklin. Puck is stopped in behind the goal. Tonight, Derek Krull starting in goal for the Mariners. Long feed down the left side. Franklin takes it off the skate, but opts to make a change. Brock Palmer out there. Bangs on this line as well. Nice backhand along the boards, but the Lakers pinch. The Lakers here on the island for their first trip of the season. A 5-3 decision dropped last night with the Victoria Vikes. Puck into the corner. Jordan Ray loads, shoots, and there's a pad save by starting goaltender Jaden Little, former Campbell River Storm. And as Simon Creighton was giving me a little tidbit here before the game, he actually played with Ethan Jones, who's of course in a Mariners jersey tonight. Back in Bantam A, puck is away to center. Pass to Will Norman down the left wing. He stops, deals it into the corner off of the half boards. There's the steal, nice backhand shovel to the point, shot on goal, and that's stopped by Jaden Little, covering the angle well. And as I mentioned, he was quite the goaltending sensation as he came up in the VIJHL. Very confident goaltender and very strong with his angles. And excellent lateral movement. Mariners win the draw, one-time shot, and that one was a double clutch across the middle of the ice, and what a great stop by Little. As Jordan Picard let one rip. Didn't look like he was the intended target, but he was the one that wound up and fired it. Puck at center. Lakers trying to push it in deep. There's Lotard, who had a fabulous home game here 2 weeks ago. Norman takes the puck, and he gets hammered as he gets in over the blue line by Bolin. Nicholas Bolin. There's a pass in front, and there's a collision in the crease as one of the Lakers' D slides into Jaden Little, and Funk will just send that one in and allow for a partial change here for the Lakers. Once again, thank you for joining us here this evening. A very special night for myself and my family. Oh, the puck was in Ethan Jones' skates, and he spun around looking for it. But they're trying to goad the Lakers into coughing it up, and it looks like that's what's happened. Pufal heads back to the point to man it. Puck comes to him. There's a shot, and it was a little snapshot. I think he was looking for a tip in front, and he nearly got one off the stick of Ethan Jones, and it comes through the slot, and he touches it once again. Sent to the near side. Pufal shoots. Oh, it took a bounce off of the back of the post. That was close as it took two tips in front of the goal, and it bounced off the post and out. Jaden Little scurrying and did a great job to make sure he didn't knock it in himself. Mariners being hemmed in a little bit here on this forecheck by the Lakers as Garrett Gilbert gets in on the forecheck. Puck is sent in deep. Boyarski patrols the middle of the slot, and he's going to have to try and put some pressure on Max Struss, who just backhands it towards the net. Big, powerful play in the corner by Guise de Schepper, who stapled him into the boards. McKinley spins, deals across the slot, shot, and there's a save by Krull as he tracked it all the way. And the puck started to dip a little bit. That was a good save as Derek Krull gets acclimated here in tonight's game. McKinley into the face-off dot. Franklin trying to move him out of the road, and that puck was fought off by goaltender Kroll, and it's sent out to center. And DeShepper now on his backhand, deals in behind his own goal. And they'll start from the right wing boards. Nemeth. That one was too hot to handle, so he's got to back off a little bit here. Nice backhand pass off of the boards. Franklin sends it over to Dylan Franklin, and he'll just tip that one in. Full line change here on the forward positions here for the Mariners. Puck is tipped through. Lotard let it go through. Danforth tries to collect it along the boards. Good forechecking here early by the Lakers. Sent back to the point, shot on goal, and that one whistles wide on the left. Vaughn decided to come and pinch, but he gets some help as Carter Bettinson, the rookie, makes a smart play and covers his vacated position on the point. Sent towards the goal, but that's intercepted by the Lakers, and they're going to head to center here, 2-on-2. Carmichael, oh, if that puck could have got through to him from Joe Davidson. Another rookie shot on goal, and a big stop by Derek Kroll as he came across the crease, and he really had to be focused there. Lots of traffic in front. Carmichael doing Yalman's work here on this forecheck, but finally brought out by Palmer. That one's knocked down out of midair, and Jordan Ray couldn't pick it up. But Lotard will behind his own goal, and he puts it off of the stick. Partial change here as Porteous comes out, takes a shot, and that one was an off-speed shot. And he had just come on from the bench, so that was a close call, but sometimes you're, maybe, I'm not going to say not ready, but I don't think he was, I think he was a little surprised that that puck found his way to him, but he's going to jump into the face-off circle here with DeShepper in behind him. He tries to draw back on his backhand, and they do get it to the point, but they have to vacate as it comes outside the line. Foe took a chop at it, but it gets sent in behind the goal. They try and move it to the front to Porteous, and he's at an effect here this shift. Good shin pad block there by the Mariners, and it comes out to center once again. DeShepper being hounded there by Foe. Funk takes a light bump from Picard. And the Mariners work it in behind their own goal. 7 minutes into this one, no score. Shots are 8-3 for the Mariners. And they've got another chance coming through over the line, but they're going to have to touch up and leave that puck. But now it comes out back to them fortuitously and snapped right back in by Jordan Foe. Here's a chance now. Matthew Johnston spins at the goal line, backhands it a little too hard behind the goal, and that'll give the Mariners a chance to chip it high and out. Power took a bit of a hit there. Blake Power, also another former Campbell River Storm from the Vancouver Island Junior Hockey League. There's a little saucer pass. Finds Gilbertson. They send it off the back of the goal, but the Mariners are the ones that retrieve it. Ethan Jones looking down ice, and he chips it high. Great job climbing the ladder there by Johnston. And Max Strussel pumped that one off of the glass. And that'll allow a very partial change. Out comes Dylan Franklin. Working out of the corner. Oh, and Kirky made a nice little stick handle. Oh, and the bench nearly, it looked like the bench was nearly going to crack open from that hit. Ethan Jones will take a seat. Out comes Caleb Franklin. Danforth, better be careful here. He's got some hot traffic behind him. Ethan McKinley. Simon Nemeth, the Okanagan Lakers captain, and he's definitely leading by example here early as he's directing traffic on the far side, and he says, Colton Boyarsky, please get set up down the wing. I'm going to find you. There's a nice little saucer pass through, and Gilbertson had it lifted off of his stick, and the Mariners doing a good job defensively, and they're back away once again as Lotard got the play started. Mariners onside looking for Lotard, who was snuck in from the point. And he was very dangerous 2 weeks ago. That puck bouncing off of the netting and out of play. And we'll get a stoppage just 43 seconds shy of our first media timeout. So that'll be coming up shortly. just want to send a shout out once again to the Mariners team and family as a whole. Celebrating our son Lucas's successful surgery at BC Children's Hospital, and that was Lucas dropping the puck for the opening ceremonial puck drop, and what a pleasure that was for him. That puck goes off of Jaden Little's glove, and now the puck came out in front, and he alertly put his paddle down and gives the Lakers possession. Hard snap pass is cross ice, but it didn't find the target. Jaden Little out to handle once again. Sends it in behind the goal. Good breakout here by the Lakers, and they've got numbers at the line. Backhands it to the point, and they're just going to send it in deep. Carmichael's going to have to hustle to find that one, but it actually stopped up along the boards, allowing Jordan Ray to send it up to Brock Palmer, 1-on-3. Now he's getting joined by Bangs. Aiden Bangs. Shot from the point, and a big stop as sneaking in and getting a shot was McGuire, and oh, look out on the far side of the ice. Brock Palmer, he heard footsteps, and he looked up just in time to sidestep that big hit as Davidson had them all lined up. Jordan Ray throws a hit in behind the Lakers goal. There's a long lead pass. Was it too much? Yes, that'll go for icing. And the Lakers will have to keep their personnel on the ice, but you can bet Dave Johnston's going to switch up the troops. So out comes Logan Kirky, Ethan Jones, Sebastian Archambault, Blake Power, and Max Struss, one of the people that helped set up the ceremonial puck drop this evening, and certainly want to say a special thank you to him. Oh, there's a tip on goal, and Jaden Little had to be careful. He had Ethan Jones right in the kitchen, and he was going through all the drawers looking for the puck, and there's that media timeout I was telling you about. And once again, also special thanks to Andrew Riddell and also to Kirsten and head coach Dave Johnston for some encouraging words prior to the puck drop this evening. And as I mentioned, it's quite a personal honor to have my son Lucas drop the puck on tonight's game. Can't say enough good things about this organization, and it was certainly a highlight for myself to be approached by Miles Parsons just a few years ago. Doesn't even feel like a few years. We've had a lot of good times and a lot of hockey in between now and then, but the Mariners definitely a special place in the Jensen family's hearts, and a couple of photos that are in frames that will likely never come down in our home. Media timeout is done, and Ethan Jones tried to backhand that one, but the Lakers take possession. They got to be careful as they try and steer that from behind the goal. Gil DeShepper had it for a moment, but now they're waiting for that puck, and now it's brought out. 3 men to center, 3-on-2. Gilbertson, cross ice pass down the wing, and it bounced off of a stick. And Derek Kroll had to be very tight and careful up against his right post as that puck squirted through to him. Mariners a little fortunate that that puck bobbled a little bit off the stick of Josh Dahlquist. Dahlquist kind of had the double bounce of that puck off of the shaft of his stick. There's a draw that was initially won by the Lakers, but the Mariners press the issue, and Will Norman collects the puck. Puck sent off the boards. Look at Noah Danforth dig to get that one back, sends it along the boards, and this time they will get it ahead. Foe. Lutard on the trail into the center. Picard shoots, and it was an off chance. Oh, what a big save. Jaden Little backhanded out off of the line. Shot on goal. Everyone's flying in front of the net. What a big exchange here in the first period. Oh, Jaden Little, I told you he's got great lateral mobility, and he really displayed it there. And he got some big-time help. I believe it was Bolin that backhanded that one off of the line. There's a long shot on Kroll, and he just directs that one to the corner. Picard up to Franklin, Caleb Franklin. Nice pass up to Dylan Franklin down the left wing. Looks like he's going to pass, shot on goal, and a big stop by Little. Oh, Little's really getting busy here after that media timeout. And that was the 13th shot on goal for the Mariners. Stolen in front, Carson Earhart. And he opened up the season scoring for the Mariners. Here's a check on the backside and moving it towards the goal. Good work by the Lakers to keep this play alive. But Pufal kept it away from Boyarski just long enough. Now the Mariners once again on the counterattack. 2 towards the goal. Caleb Franklin, now he assists deep, and he collects that puck. Colton Boyarski bodied him off the puck for a moment, and now he finds it again, and he uses his body to separate man from puck. Boyarski sidesteps a hit from Earhart, gets it up along the boards. Ethan McKinley, the rookie, had that one go off of his stick momentarily, and now Davidson, Carmichael, and Bettinson out on the ice now for the Lakers. This one will be just outside the Lakers zone. We're still scoreless here. Just under 7 minutes remaining, first period. Palmer really involved with Carmichael there at the face-off. Oh, and a hit right in front of the bench. And looking around was Brock Palmer. You didn't expect DeShepper. Now a wraparound attempt. Jaden Little hugs the post, and he gets his pad down, and finally the whistle blown, and then pushed right on top of the goaltender. And a whole bunch of action as Aiden Bangs, who's got 4 goals so far this season, matching Carson Earhart. And just one behind Brock Palmer, who's got the 5 set already. Brock Palmer picking up right where he left off last year, and he's got 7 points to start the season so far in 2 games. Looks like Noah Danforth and McGuire out there on the back end. Carson Earhart. Draw won by the Mariners. Ray taps it back to the point. Now he's going to go and set up shop in front of the net, and that's never easy. Caleb Franklin defers to the top of the umbrella. Danforth. He'll take the return pass. Load, shoots. Oh, and it took a tip on the way to the goal, and I think that was a partial block in front. Gilbertson getting a block in there. Shot on goal, and that's swallowed up by Jaden Little. He's had a fair amount of traffic, but he's really getting into good positions to be able to see that puck. And Jaden Little, so far a big part of the story here, as the Mariners have been throwing a lot at the Lakers goaltender, and he's been standing tall. Mariners win the draw. Working it from the point, the defenseman trade shot. Oh, and a great play as that one just whistled wide on the right. Jordan Ray was looking for the tip in front. Caleb Franklin deciding whether he's going to go in and help out, and he pokes it through to the crease, and it's covered by Little. And I do apologize. I didn't actually make out initially that they had sent DeShepper to the box on that recent play. So the Mariners on a power play here for another $1.15 to Lotard, top of the point, left shooting defender. Playing pass with Struss, thought about shooting. They'll defer to Kirky, Logan Kirky, working it off of his backhand along the half wall. Palmer sends it below the goal line and steps into the slot, takes a shot, and that one's blocked by 2 defenders in front, but I think the majority of the block was by Waldbillig. Cole Waldbillig, another rookie here on this talented Lakers roster, sent to the point. Lotard shoots, low scores! I think Palmer tipped it in front. And Lotard with a dangerous shot on that power play. And Brock Palmer, there's another one. That's his 6th of the season. And it's a gorgeous tip in front And what a feed from Tyson Lotard. And that's surely going to be his third assist of the season on that tip shot from the point. And the Mariners strike first on the power play. Shot number 16 hits pay dirt. Now Nemeth and Norman, couple of ends in the face-off circle. The Mariners win that draw, and Pufal sends it off of the center boards there as a couple of players are tied up. Foe had his stick tied up for a moment. I believe that was with Isaac Dutka. Now the Lakers from behind their own goal looking for the stretch pass down the middle. McKinley got a piece of it, and it's going to slide to Crawl, and he's just going to cover that one up. With a shade under 5 minutes to go here, opening frame. I hope you're enjoying the game. I know I am. A great atmosphere here. It's not a packed house, but I can tell you for sure that everyone is enjoying this game and already been on the edge of their seat a few times. That big exchange where Little had his defenseman. Oh, and there's a kick pass over through to McKinley, and now he tries to set it up behind the end boards. Nemeth kicks it back to his own stick. Oh, what a hit there to dispossess the man from puck. And now it's sent up to Foe. He's got Will Norman going to the middle. Held up at the blue line. Sent around the boards for Picard. Jordan Picard sends it below the goal line. Spinorama pass from Norman. Tries to pull it to the front, and a good defensive play as Gilles de Schepper got it out of danger and tried to feed Nemeth, but Nemeth couldn't hang on to that one. Now it's flipped in deep. There goes Foe. They both take a bump going for the puck. It comes outside the line, but Jordan Picard's just going to spin it right back in and get a change. Out comes Kirky, Jones, and Power. Kirky's forechecking. Puck to center. Davidson takes a double bump, but he gets a puck ahead to Boyarski, who moves it to the middle, and he made a nice flip pass to himself. Good job by the Lakers to keep it in. McKinley holds, and he tries to fire it, and that's blocked by Jones. Down the wing, just barely staying onside was Jones, dragging that right skate. But he's going to have to recollect here as the Lakers backhand it high and deep. And that was Lon getting it in deep. Noah Danforth, backhand pass, gets it out to Ethan Jones. Nice sidestep there, and he sends away Blake Power down the left wing. Power loading, and he sends it across. Oh, and he nearly got the puck back on the far side. Oh, Blake Power. Great power move down the wing. Now sent across in front of the goal. Jones backhand. Oh, he scores! Through a crowd of 3 people. And where else is Ethan Jones going to go but upstairs? And he puts that one up underneath the bar. And very little that could be done about that one. Sorry, I was trying to think of a way of not coming across with a pun there, but it just really eluded me. It was a great move by Ethan Jones. And he beats his former Bantam teammate up high, and it's a 2-0 lead for the Mariners, and they've got some momentum here now. Lotard after that face-off win by the Mariners. Puck saucered across the crease, and Little had to react to that one. Puck fired hard off the boards. Ethan Jones with his 5th of the season. Pass down the left wing. Franklin chips it ahead. That's Dylan Franklin. Working off of the half boards. Gets away from Gilbertson, sends it back to Pufal. On the far side from McGuire, can't do much with it. He had to try and control it, but he got a skate in the way and he keeps his play alive. Franklin sent it to the middle. They were looking to find the far side. Carson Earhart was loose there for a moment. Lawn spins off of a check. Pardon me, that was Park. Now Aiden Bangs heading up the middle. That puck was a little too far ahead for him, but the Mariners, once again, they collect it. Carson Earhart snaps it long, and Jaden Little grabbing that one. It wasn't headed for the net, but he didn't like the direction of where it was going to bounce and come to off of the end board, so he wisely covers that one up. So a 2-0 lead. Brock Palmer, Ethan Jones with tallies here in this first period. Shots are 17-5 as Aiden Bangs awaits the drop here. He's actually getting tossed out of the face-off circle. And in comes Brock Palmer, plays it on the forehand. Quick snapshot off of the draw win. Good backhand effort as they get it. Cross-ice pass. Oh, and Jaden Little had to come across laterally once again. The shot was whiffed on, but the intent was there. Mariners really got some momentum going here up top. Shot towards the goal, and that one wide. Comes to the near boards as fall. Sends it in deep. Will Norman being pushed in the corner, but he still looks to send it to Pafal, who had to quickly scurry from left to right, and now he backhand dishes it over the line. Jordan Ray there first, but the puck sent high off of the glass. McKinley 3-on-2 if they're quick. Boyarski going to the middle, and that one was shot through the crease, but it never truly troubled Derek Kroll. Palmer, one-time pass, backhand by Bangs, and he was running out of real estate there, but still had control of the puck for a moment. Brock Palmer in there once again trying to fish that puck out. Look out, head referee. Puck just sitting there at the face-off dot while the Lakers try and figure out what to do with it. Picard intercepts it off of the glass clear. Oh, and a solid hit on Brock Palmer. As Isaac Dutka gave him a hard hit. Puck intercepted near the line and kicked forward. Sebastian Archambault with the little saucer backhand pass across, and it's outside the line. Struss couldn't control it initially, but they did a good job, and now they'll get another crack at it. Sends it across to Archambault. Flips it in deep, and Jaden Little does his best center field attempt there as he tracks that one down and snags it in the trapper. Just 35 seconds to go here in this opening period. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Nanaimo Ice Center, beautiful Nanaimo, British Columbia. We're off of 3rd Street at the Nanaimo Ice Center, and a lot of hockey gets played here, and for good reason. It's a great rink, great atmosphere, and it's seen a ton of junior and collegiate hockey over the years. Foe lining up wide on the right. Will Norman into the face-off circle on his forehand. And the same with Funk, who tries to dig it out. 20 seconds to go as that puck comes through to Jaden Little, and we'll get another face-off here. Should be over to his right. And out comes Jones, Kirky, and Power. And you know, I also have to tip my hat to the Lakers captain as well for the puck drop before the game. Really made sure that he... Oh, and a big hit there by Lotard. And Bolin for the Lakers wasn't too pleased with that shoulder hit, but Marshall Porteous, the recipient of that hit, and he looks a little staggered there. He's a little wobbly too coming off, and Lotard was, I think he was caught in between that decision of trying to pinch. So the head referees talking over this most recent infraction there by Tyson Lotard, and of course he was the one that set up that most recent, or pardon me, the opening goal of the game, as he shot it through from the point, and it was beautifully tipped by Brock Palmer. Lotard just kind of awaiting. I don't think he's being ejected or anything like that. His mates will meet him in the dressing room in just a baker's dozen. The seconds here left on the clock. Shots are 19-5 in favor of the Mariners, who really picked up a lot of traction off of that Palmer goal, and then of that beauty by Ethan Jones, who stick handled in a phone booth, and there were 3 players in front of him, but he somehow made it around and put that puck upstairs behind Jaden Little for the 2-0 lead here for the Mariners. Face off over to the left of Derek Kroll. Ethan Jones into the face-off circle. And he's got Archambault right behind him who tries to sneak in. Davidson had a moment where he maybe could have played it, and it's sent down ice, and it's going to be forcefully played by goaltender Jaden Little. And another hit right at the blue line on Bettinson by Archambault, and DeShepard didn't like that, and he gets in there and he gives his face mask a tug. Now they're up against the glass, and DeShep trying to find a little bit of open room, but he's getting his helmet partially removed. Archambault is a big boy, and you certainly, well, and so is DeShepard, but you don't want to agitate that man, and he showed you why there. DeShepard is understandably hot as he goes to collect his stick, and the linesman wants to make sure there's no added penalization there. But Sebastian Archambault being guided off the ice here, and that'll wrap up this first period. So the Okanagan Lakers on their first trip to the island, they dropped a 5-3 decision last night to the Victoria Vikes as Max Struss and Wyatt Fournier talking things over, heading over to the dressing room. Same with Aiden Bangs and Joshua Pufal. Will Norman out at center ice speaking with head referee about the most recent little tete-a-tete up along the boards there, Archambault and DeShepard. So it looks like it was a 5-minute penalty assigned to Tyson Lotard. And I believe it was because of the contact with the head. As I mentioned, on that face-off, he was trying to pinch at the blue line, and I think as that puck was coming through off the boards, he decided he was either going to get beat around the outside or he was going to possibly throw a hit, and I don't think he intended that contact, which would explain why they just sent him to the dressing room for now. Looks like he'll be able to come back out after serving the 5-minute major penalty assessed for head contact. Dave Johnston, last one to get into the Mariners dressing room. He'll give the troops a little bit of time to talk about what transpired on the ice. But that's where we stand after 20 minutes of play. First goal of the game scored by none other than number 38, Brock Palmer, getting his 6th of the season on that power play tip sent in from the point from Tyson Lotard. And then, of course, just a couple of minutes later, Ethan Jones with a wonderful display of stick handling. And as I mentioned, he goes top shelf and beats goaltender Jaden Little. And as I mentioned, a little Simon Creighton tip there. Teammates back in, was it Bantam? Adam, all the way back to Adam. And so they know each other well. And yeah, you'd be hard pressed to find a more acrobatic and better lateral moving goaltender in the BCIHL. Jaden Little putting on a little bit of a clinic here in the first period, and he had to. 20 shots fired at him, turns away 18. We're 20 minutes deep, but we got 40 to go. It's 2-0 here at the Nick. We're going to step aside just for a couple of minutes, and we'll be back with more BCIHL hockey after this. And out to the ice comes Jaden Little and Dutka, Gilbertson, Lawn, all for the Lakers. They're trading sides here in this second period. The Lakers in their black and orange. They'll be skating from right to left on your screens, monitors, smartphones, tablets, whatever you're watching on. And thank you for being here for some BCIHL action. It was pretty interesting. After 2 weeks in the BCIHL, there were 4 teams deadlocked. But tonight's game will certainly probably add another degree of separation in the standings as we get into full swing here in this 2023-2024 season. So I believe that they've sorted some of the penalties here. Gilda Shepard assessed a 2-minute penalty for hooking and a 10-minute misconduct. So that's what we're seeing up on the board right now. So DeShepard with the 2 minutes, still nearly the full 5 minutes, nearly minus 13 seconds for Tyson Lotard's major. And that's Funk heading over to the penalty box, covering for DeShepard. And we're ready to get this one back underway. Mariners leading 2-0. And there's the face-off draw. KT Walters was in on that one, but the Mariners win that draw, and Caleb Franklin in over the blue line. His mates wait until he moves it in. Max Struss sends it to the point. McGuire moves in. Oh, and he sent it back down to Caleb Franklin. Oh, Franklin had to be careful there. Legs were almost bowed there as he headed to the boards, and he took that hard hit from Isaac Dutka. Lakers get over the blue line. Matthew Johnston has it along the boards, gets bodied right in behind Derek Kroll. Caleb Franklin on the near side sends it to center. McGuire whiffed on that shot, tried to put it through the crease, and a good defensive play by the Lakers keeps that one out of trouble. Still just under 4 minutes remaining in the major to Lotard for head contact there. Noah Danforth sends that one over to the far side. Joshua Pufal down the wing, sends it to the middle. Ethan Jones had his stick tied up. And into the corner goes Danforth and Jones. Jones, first one to it, digs it out in behind the goal, but he's really getting a rough ride there from number 22, Jaden Lowe. And you can hear the fans as that puck sent across the crease. Jones over to the far side, loading shot. Oh, and that one rifles up over the shoulder of Little. Nemeth gives Jones a bump as he exits the zone, but now Pufal, he's been very active on this shift, sends a backhand across one time, shot, and it didn't miss by Max Struss, letting go that one low and hard. Pufal, he's going to want to change here soon, tries the long-range bomb pass off the boards, and it finds Logan Kirky. Now he'll get off. That was a good shift for Pufal. Jones reaching for that puck, and he was just beaten to it by Colton Boyarski. Nemeth, he's in on side, circles in front of the goal, and he heads to the corner. Gets some help along the boards. Kirky thought about joining the fray, but he circles to the middle, looking for someone to pick up. Park shoots, and that's off of the stick and wide. Derek Kroll getting the knob of his goal stick on that one. Dahlquist from the line. They move it down deep in front, and there's a chance in front, and it was only momentary. But Simon Nemeth, the captain, he's got 2 goals, 2 assists already on this young season. And he had another crack at it in front, but for Derek Kroll and his quick paddle, it's been called on a couple of times during that last shift. Manning the near point, that's Cole Wald-Billig. And he's waiting for the puck now. Puck was shot hard off the boards. Good cover there by Will Norman as he helps out Noah Danforth. But the Lakers really stepping up the pressure here right now. into the corner. Now they're behind the goal, watching carefully as Crawl. Puck sent to the near side. Wald-Billig sent it across. Nice circle there at the point. 1:45 remaining in this penalty to Tyson Lotard as this Lakers power play goes to work. It's up at the top for Walters, sends it across, comes back to him at the top, shoots, and a big block by Will Norman. Sent over to Wald-Billig. Oh, and a diving attempt there by Picard, and he intercepts that pass, and a big body block there by Jordan Picard. Long range feed, possible 2-on-1. Carmichael in front, backhand, scores! Carmichael tucks it underneath the pad of Derek Crawl, and it's a 2-1 game. It's a power play goal. And because it was a major, I think that penalty stays up on the board, unfortunately, but they've only got 79 seconds left to kill. And a big goal here by the Lakers as Carmichael strikes on the power play. And that really seems to have given the Lakers some life here. And they send out Nemeth. McKinley, who loses the draw there. Ethan Jones sends it in deep. As I mentioned, the power play still in effect here for the Lakers. Is there any more damage to be done on this power play? That pass was errant, and it'll give McGuire a chance to send it right back down towards Jaden Little. Some of those saves in the first period by Jaden Little look looming quite large now. Nemeth picks up the pass. Just barely onside as he had Park with him, hot over the line. Carter Bettinson in on the assist, and same as Jaden Little also in on that scoring play on the power play. Little seen goalie assist. Puck's in over the line. Boyarski sent it across. Just a one-time chance for McKinley. Tried to pull it into the wheelhouse, and he couldn't. Puck along the near side boards. Dug out by McKinley. Good defense by Committee. Max Struss will gently send that one the length of the ice. And that should pretty much do it for this power play. But the Lakers get one, and they're within one. Just about the 5-minute mark, second period. Oh, look at that tap pass head by Caleb Franklin. He was looking for Jordan Ray. Ray tries to sweep his stick at Park. Park sends it into the glove of Derek Crawl, and that'll stop the play. Shots are now 21-7 in favor of the Mariners. But two very important shots on that power play, and one of them was Carmichael on the backhand underneath Derek Crawl, and it's a 2-1 game. Oh, and a pass sent through the middle very dangerously, but a good intercept by Cole Wald-Billig. The rookie reading that play very well. Bettinson had that puck go off of the linesman, and now there's a race here in behind the Mariners' goal. Danforth gets hit. Dutka pinches along the near side boards. Logan Kirky watching as McGuire winds out of his own zone. Backhand pass is intercepted. Oh, and just barely offside was our most recent goal scorer, Carmichael. Just a hair offside there, but that'll bring about a new line as Walters, Johnston come out. Dahlquist for the Lakers. Puck sent in from center, but a good knockdown there by the Mariners. Keeps it just near the blue line. Dahlquist on the near side. He watches that puck go by, but Lon was backing him up. And the puck is tipped ahead and right back into Mariners territory. Mariners trying to break out. An aerial sent over to Foe. In behind the goal. Good stick handling by Jaden Little. Puck is intercepted. Foe sent it to the middle, and that puck took a crazy bounce in front. Will Norman picks it up, shoots, and that's up into the chest pad of Jaden Little, and Jordan Picard doing his best to create some traffic in front, but that's broken up quickly. And that's shot number 22 for the Mariners. Aiden Bangs out there, Brock Palmer, Noah Danforth. And Aiden Bangs into the face-off circle. He's been a very pleasant surprise here for the Mariners. Mariners won the draw, but a good challenge there by Park, and it's 3-on-2. The other way, Funk going to the goal, and the puck almost made it to him, but a good tip by Derek Kroll as he got his paddle in the way and deflected that one. Park on the backhand again. That was a nice play, just gently in. Look at that stick handling by Derek Kroll as he gets it all the way to the point, and now the Mariners have a chance for a counterattack. 3-on-1 if they hurry. Sent to Ray on the far side. Shoots, and a big blocker stop by Little. What a save by Little. He had 3 bearing down on him, and he gets the blocker. Now Funk on the near side. Funk has that one go off his stick. Puck is lifted out to center. Wall Billig on the backhand. That one kind of got away from him a little bit. And look at this skating from McGuire as he circles behind his own goal, but he's being chopped at from the back. Brock Palmer nearly got loose on the left side with that one, but a good defensive play by Dahlquist, and the puck's going to come to him now, courtesy of Jaden Little. I wasn't sure if he was sending it back to Jaden Little or not, but it's all the way back to the other defense and in. Boyarski patrolling right around the face-off circle. Will he get to this puck in time? Yes, he's the first one there. Dahlquist watches from the point. Dutka pinches in on the far side. Knuckled down along the boards. Now here's a chance for the Mariners to break out 2-on-2, but Brock Palmer's gassed and he just sends it in on the backhand. Caleb Franklin, he took a hit and he's buying some valuable seconds for this change. In behind the goal, Carson Earhart, puck comes to the point. Near side for Struss. Left shooting defenseman gets pounded right in front of Jordan Ray on the bench. Spin shot! And Dylan Franklin, that one go quick and it missed the goal. Not by much though. Earhart. Stick handled near the boards. Bounce pass for Nemeth. Nemeth tries to go inside out, and that's going to be just tapped to the side by Kroll. And a good defensive play by Max Struss, who handled that one-on-one almost perfectly. Nets off the moorings on that hard drive to the goal. So we'll have to figure out who knocked it off, if it's coming outside the zone or not. Probably outside the Mariners' blue line. And it looks like Bettinson, who was in on that scoring play with Carmichael. He's got Lon in behind him on his left. Davidson over on his left wing. One of the Mariners being warned here. Potential offside. That was Logan Kirky. Kind of like an aircraft just wanting to get airborne. He was all ready for the play to start. Carmichael in on the wing. Load, shoots, and a big stop off the left pad. Derek Kroll, perfect position. That was a hard snapshot by Carmichael, who's already got one tonight. Puck is sent deep. Oh, and looking for Blake Power. Nearly collected on the backhand, but it's still onside. Holds it along the boards, uses his body for protection. Getting some help here now from Kirky. To the point, fake shot, other side to Danforth. Load, shoots, that's off of the skate of Davidson and wide. Another shot off of another skate, and that took a crazy bounce out front. Davidson with a long feed, tipped off the boards. Weird bounce off the stanchion. Okanagan Lakers looking very composed here in this period. And there's nothing like a power play goal to really settle things down for the troops. Ethan Jones, right side. Stick handles at the bottom of the face-off circle, now below the goal line. Dutka rubs them out. Picking up the slack is Kirky. Kirky going for a skate. Right shooting forward. Sends it in behind the goal. Picked up by Foe. Sends it to the middle, and there's no one home. Puck backhanded off the boards by Johnston. Got as far as the blue line. Norman seeing eye pass to Foe on the far side, but he had to reach back for it. And that's a good call by the linesman. He didn't have full control coming over the line. And that'll stop play just 3 seconds shy of the media timeout, so we're going to do another lap here before we give the troops a little breather. Really having fun here tonight. I hope you are too. A great matchup here in the BCIHL. First trip to the island this season for the Okanagan Lakers, and they're really putting on a very good show, a big fight here tonight. They move the puck well. Bettinson on the near side for Funk. Over the line, back to Bettinson, in on goal, shoots, and a big stop by Kroll. Oh, Kroll had to be patient there. He had one right on the back door, but he stayed with the shooter. And that's why, oh, look at all the players in front, they score! Jordan Foe, he knew where to go, and he got there in a hurry, and a great pass out of the corner. Max Struss helping set that one up. And the Mariners right back in control with that 2-goal lead. And that's his first. They're throwing that puck over the bench, and that one's going to get taped up by the trainer. And what a night for Jordan Foe, collecting his... Sorry, and I'm just double checking here. I just wanted to make sure that my sheet was right. Yes, indeed. In his third game in the BCIHL, he picks up pay dirt. And where else are you going to do it when you got a nose for the net? And that's exactly where he went, and he puts it up over the trapper side of Jaden Little. We've got a delayed call here. And a couple of players looking around. Noah Danforth goes and collects a stick off the ice. So somebody's getting a holding the stick, and I believe it's Noah Danforth and Nemeth. They're going to both go off, and that seems appropriate as they hit the blue line. They were locked up pretty good. So now we'll get that media timeout that we were talking about. Jane Little's going to go for a little skate. And Derek Kroll, one of the most rock-steady goaltenders that the BCIHL has ever seen. He'll get a towel wipe and a couple of words on the bench. But he's been so good for several years for the Mariners. I can tell you, as long as I've been calling the Mariners games, he's been pretty much money almost every time he sets foot inside the crease. And I remember the first time that I interviewed him over the phone, and he was actually away for school. And you can just tell, you know, the players that love the game and that have such a, you know, such a passion for what they do, it just makes them that much better. And I can tell you that's a big part of the recipe for Derek Kroll. He just loves the game, as we all do, of course, but he just has that extra level that you want to see in a competitive, focused goaltender. And Jaden Little has been lights out tonight as well. 23 shots directed on him. Something that the referee doesn't like on this change here for the Lakers, and so I think he's changing up the personnel. But it looks like Dutka will stay out there, so same with Boyarski. He's into the face-off circle, and he wins this one. McKinley elects to go down the near side. He got run into by committee there. Walt Billig, oh, that was, he had to be careful there as he sent it on the backhand to Gilbertson. Heads up, and that one flutters up into the stands, but no harm, no foul. You know, there's some rinks where you just, you know, you have a very unobstructed view of the ice surface, and yet you're still quite well protected. The glass partitions here at the Nick are really good, and the way the stands are set up is also very good. Sometimes you see pucks come up into the stands, but never of a deadly nature. Palmer doesn't want to touch the puck. Nobody does. So Will Norman assisting on that goal. His first in the BCIHL, and as I mentioned, Jordan Foe, that puck got sent over the glass, or pardon me, over the bench right away. And their trainer Isabella Poulin marking that one up for him, I'm sure. Face off outside the Mariner zone. Look at Bettinson win it to himself, tries to storm it forward, and he gets some help from Davidson, but I think it drew a penalty, that quick draw. And somebody's getting a hooking call here, and I think it was all due to that quick face-off win by the Lakers. Bettinson playing it forward to himself, and it was a very intelligent play, and I don't think the Mariners were quite ready for that. And indeed, Palmer's off for the hook. Face-off now will be over to Kral's left. Carmichael, left winger. Bettinson wins that draw again. He's been good here in the second period in the face-off circle. Dutka plays it up top to Walters. Now they exchange the puck down low. Comes back out to Walters at the point. Walters defers at the face-off circle. Dutka shoots, and that's into the pads. Good stop by Kral. Pickard tries to backhand that rolling puck out, and he can't. Still more pressure here from the Lakers. Walters faked that shot, sent it to the left side. Shot on goal, and it just missed, and it comes through the crease. Rebound, they score! Carmichael with his second. Boy, did he ever track that puck well, and it was a dangerous bounce off the end boards. And there was so little that Derek Kral could do as that puck, he had made the first save, and then the next pass basically came off the end boards as he was getting repositioned. And Carmichael, with incredible instincts, gets to the front of the net, and he sends it underneath the pad, and it's a 3-2 game. The Lakers tick for tack every single time ever since that 2-0 lead was established by the Mariners. Oh, watch out, linesman. Backing up. So Johnny Carmichael with his third and fourth, and he's been ripping it up here for the Lakers tonight. Park in behind his own goal, has to be careful. He sent it in front, but he's getting some help now from Walt Billig. Look at the man-on-man puck battles happening now. Mariners really stepping it up. I'm sure Dave Johnston has lit a fire. There's a sharp angle shot by Earhart. Big stop by Jane Little as he gets backed into his own crease. Boyarski. So another power play goal for Carmichael. And the Lakers, oh, look at that solid hit along the boards. Turns the puck over. Carson Earhart with a good hit. Shot on goal, and Little steers it aside. Earhart, once again, sends it to the middle, and that puck was chopped up over the arm of Jaden Little. McKinley now winding it up in his own zone. Power had to put on the brakes. He loses his stick in the check process. Drop pass, shot, and that's off of the paddle. Good concentration there by Derek Kral as he stares that shot from lawn down. Puck sent ahead. Logan Kirky onside, rips it. It's off of the glove of Little, who was out to challenge about 2 feet in front of the blue paint. Sent towards the net, bounces off of a stick into the corner. Dahlquist can't handle it. Power now trying to help out as the puck was sent deep. Foe dropped that one off, but it's intercepted. Back the other way, 2-on-2 come the Lakers. Hard into the corner. Jamming on the brakes. Logan Kirky heading right back out to center, hoping for one of those long-range passes. Ethan Jones dropped it off for Max Struss. And Struss, the left-shooting defender, will get it out to center. Chips it forward. He's just going to go get that, and that's a smart play. He's in on Walt Billig. Walt Billig thought he was going to get hit there. Brock Palmer tried to cut that one off, so the Lakers sent it off of the glass and out. Puck at center. Struss sends it ahead. It's onside. Jordan Ray, so fast. He's the first one in there, and he gets his stick on the puck. Tried to send it across, and that was nearly intercepted at the blue line. Matthew Johnston would have maybe had a breakaway there if he was able to tip that puck out any further but a good defensive tandem effort by the Mariners. Johnston, the rookie, backs it up in his own zone for Will Billig. Sends it ahead to Park. Oh, look at that. It made it through to Walters on the tip play. Holding to the top of the circle. Shoots, scores! It's a 3-3 game. Oh, my goodness. The Lakers have caught fire this period. And it all came down to that one little tip pass that made it through to the blue line. And Park, with a very heads-up pass, finds the trailer. And the Okanagan Lakers, they're in a role reversal. They had a lead last night, which was eaten into just in the final period by the Victoria Vikes. But now they're on the other end of it, and they're the ones clawing back, and they've tied this one up. Park lets it go on the near side. Johnston, or pardon me, that was Davidson, lets the puck go. Dahlquist backhands it, got to be careful. Jordan Ray sent it over. Will Norman in on goal, shoots, oh, and he ripped it over the goal. And that was the right play, he just let it rip. Matthew Johnson gets an assist on that one, and that's the second goal of the season for Zach Park. And the rookie defenseman, he's having himself a whale of a season so far. Mariners, 3 onside, shot, and that was a hard ripper down the far side. Blake Power, he's got a release that often leaves goalies looking over their shoulder. But this time, Jaden Little able to snag that one as he was perfectly in position and got the trapper on that one. Face off now to his right. Caleb Franklin into the face-off circle. Dylan Franklin on his right. Struss on the right point. Shot towards a goal, and it was another quick ripper, this time by Carson Earhart, and he can shoot. Archambault backhanded it out, and he got some help on a flipping puck. The Earhart tipped forward, and now Earhart applying the forecheck. Boyarski avoids a hit there at the blue line. Park got in there, and Dutka returning back to his post as they back up inside their own zone. Jaden Little, ever poised, ever ready. Look at him survey the situation. He's always so alert. Puck is in deep. Palmer digging for it. Oh, pardon me, that's actually Dylan Franklin. Thought it was 38. Puck goes behind the net, and it'll be brought out by the Lakers. Lakers stunning the home crowd here in the second period with a power play goal and just some hard work and some good passing on top of that. We've got a 3-3 deadlocked hockey game. We got a delayed call coming up. Earhart shoots. Ethan Jones picks up the rebound. Delayed penalty coming up. Mariners pull their goalie, but they're not going to get a chance to set up the 6-on-5 as there's a tripping call being assessed now. And it's Colton Boyarski. He'll get 2 minutes for tripping here. Mariners with 30 shots. 12 for the Okanagan Lakers. But some of those shots have been downright deadly here in the second period. And Ethan Jones will face off now just to the right, pardon me, the left of Jaden Little, and he wins the draw. Struss walking along the blue, sends it over. Pufal back over to Struss, who gets recalibrated. Good job at the blue line not to give up the puck here as Pufal waits. It'll come to him. Now he sends it back over. Cross ice pass, and it took a tip in front off a defender's stick, and it nearly went through the crease. Jones waiting in the face-off circle. He's hoping he's going to get a chance to provide a screen, and there's a good save. Jaden Little, look what I found, as he tracks that puck about a foot off the ice and makes the trapper save. Full scale change here for the Lakers. Mariners continue the power play. Sent back to the point. Over to McGuire. McGuire, he's a left shooter. Oh, and he sent it hard and low, but it was just wide of the net. And now the Mariners have to regroup at their own blue line. Noah Danforth picks up Caleb Franklin, and he gets it to the blue line. Jordan Ray's onside as he just glides in. Carson Earhart, nice stop up, sends it to the point. Loading, shoot. Danforth was looking for the tip. And a good defensive play, but they were unable to get it out. Dutka tried to send it off the boards and couldn't. 52 left on the power play. McGuire had it whiff for a moment. That almost looked like he meant to do it. Fakes the shot. Now he sends it towards the goal, and that one's chopped down but wide of the net. Jordan Ray sends it back to the point. McGuire shoots through traffic, and Jane Little tried to cover it, but he gets some help from his defense, and they send it deep. Derek Krall sets up behind his own goal, and Logan Kirky out there now, just 24 seconds remaining in the power play. Steal there near the blue line by the Lakers. Has one going to the net, and we've got a delayed call coming up, and I believe it's going to be Danforth for the hook. And in 14 seconds of playing time, the Okanagan Lakers will go to the man advantage. Max Struss out there. Jordan Picard, Will Norman, so they've already got their penalty killing unit ready to go. Bettinson just plays it forward in behind the net. There's Carmichael, what a night he's having already. And we still got 21 minutes of hockey left. Sent to the point, nice bounce pass by Wald Billig. Calling for the return, and he sent it in deep. Will Norman on the counterattack. Look at him fly, but he takes a heavy hit for that from Boyarski. And now we've got a stoppage. I'm not sure if that puck was gloved ahead. Jaden Little having a little discussion there with the head referee. And I do apologize. I wished I had the names for you tonight of the attending referees. But they're doing a great job out there tonight, and we've got a really tight one here tonight. 3-3 tie. 37 seconds left in this second period. Carmichael chasing that dump in. Sent off the boards by Krall, but it's not out. Johnston stepping into it. He's got Bettinson with him. In behind the goal, hard clear, but climbing up the ladder. Walters, now he moves it in off the face-off circle, and he rips it wide of the goal. Will there be time for one more chance? Just a dozen seconds left. I think the Lakers will settle for not turning the puck over here in the late stages of this period. Probably not enough time for a ripper. Walters sends it in on goal, and the second period comes to a close. Max Struss wants to have a word with the officials, so does Walters, but they're all being instructed to head off, and so the Mariners came into the period with a lead, but that's been shaved down. Carmichael with 2 power play goals this evening, and he's really had a whale of a night here so far, but not to be outdone are a couple of Mariners. Jordan Foe with his first ever BCIHL goal, and that one's going to go up on the shelf. I can guarantee you that. He just did what all the good goal scorers do, and he went to the net, and Will Norman supplied him with the feed from the corner. And really, it was Will Norman's speed that really enabled that goal. Brock Palmer with one here tonight. Ethan Jones with a beauty of his own, putting it top shelf on Jaden Little. But Jaden Little's been the busier of the 2 goalies, and he's really been sparkling here tonight. I think back to the first period and some of those saves that he made, and his defense helping him out with a goal line clear. And boy, would that goal have ever loomed large at this point, but we're deadlocked at 3s. And once again, if you're just joining us, it's a 3-3 tie as Johnny Carmichael, the rookie for the Okanagan Lakers, he's got goals 3 and 4, and for sure he's got points 9 and 10. We're going to have to wait a few minutes to find out what else he's got in store for the Mariners. But the Mariners, for their part, Dave Johnston ready to head in and talk to the troops and get them ready for the ever-important period 3. We've got everything to play for. Don't you dare go away. Maybe go run to the fridge and get some bevies, or maybe throw the popcorn maker on, but we've got a big period of hockey at least left here. The clock says 14 minutes. We'll be back in less than that. We'll get the third period underway here. 3-3 tie, Mariners, Lakers, BCIHL action on Saturday night. Oh, yeah, I believe somehow that, sorry, I do apologize. It looks like our volume was turned down. I don't know how that happened. And yeah, thank you. And what's your name? Jessica. Just want to thank Jessica. Oh, it's still not up. We're trying to organize our sound here. It looks like we've got levels, but I'm being told that we've been radio silent here. Double check our connections here, but I don't think anything's been. No. I hope not. Yeah, it looks like we have levels here. But I don't know why this dial was turning white earlier. And I do apologize if our listeners at home are catching this, but got to make sure we can properly call this game. And we'll do our best to keep it going here. Hopefully people can hear us, but at least the action on the ice speaks for itself. Lakers trying to punch it out of their own zone, and they finally get it forward. All right, well, I guess we have sound now. Jordan Ray down the far side, load, shoots, and that's off of the tip of the trapper of Jaden Little at the near side, a backhand chance, and Little covers up. And Jordan Ray on the backhand. Once again, I do apologize if we've been radio silent here. I really honestly couldn't tell you what happened. We didn't change anything audio-wise here on our broadcasting equipment, but technology can be a little finicky at times. Aiden Bangs into the face-off circle, chases that puck, and it's sent up into the netting, and that'll call for another face-off. It should be the same location off to the right of Jaden Little, who's having a whale of a game. 41 shots against, and only 3 have gotten by. Derek Kroll, he's had 17 shots. Oh, and there's another chance right off the face-off. And some extra shots being thrown here after the whistle. Some of the tempers starting to flare up a little bit here in this all-important third period. As I mentioned, the Mariners did hold a 2-0 lead in the first period. Brock Palmer opening things up on the power play. Beautiful tip from the point from Tyson Lotard. Now Palmer back into the face-off circle. He's got Bangs over on his left. And he smacks it over in that direction. It's a hard puck to control, though, and they're contesting it along the half wall. Carried out by Palmer. Palmer makes a move, and Bangs tried to drag that right skate, and he nearly pulled it off. That could have been painful, though, if his left leg should fail at any point during that leg stretch. And if you're just joining us, Johnny Carmichael with a pair, and he's been prolific here this evening. He's out there on the ice right now on the right wing. Foe sends it in. Bettinson helping out, trying to get this puck out of their zone as the Lakers been pinned in the last couple of shifts here. Mariners really pressing the issue now. A little under 11 minutes remaining, third period. Bettinson on the backhand gets it all the way to center, maybe more, but Pafal is back to collect, and Carmichael watching carefully in front of the goal. Long feed, tipped in by Picard. Foe activates, and he'll head in behind the goal, try and cut this off. Puck was left right by the boards, but the Lakers are first there. Carried out to center and beyond. Carmichael making moves, takes a shot that's fought off by Kroll. Carmichael providing so much offense here tonight. Dangerous every time he's been on the ice. But he's had some great passes. Look at that. Puck knocked down by the Mariners. Now they have a chance. Trying to put it to the middle, and that was some good work by Park. As Park really got in front of that one and intercepted that pass. That was Zach Park. And as we know, he's got one here tonight as well. He's got the other tally for the Okanagan Lakers. Once again, McKinley out on the ice with Nemeth. The puck tipped and a heavy hit along the boards as the Lakers getting physical here. Jones tried to stop up and he lost his stick for a moment, but now we've got a stoppage as Logan Kirky flew in there, but I think it might be going against the Lakers if I'm not mistaken. And indeed, Nemeth, he's headed off. And it looks like the Mariners will get a power play opportunity here with 9:40 remaining. Once again, all apologies for our radio silence there as we began this period. And a big shout out to Jessica for coming up and letting us know that we just weren't being heard. But I promise you, we were calling the game. Simon Nemeth for tripping as that puck is shot into the glove of Jaden Little, and he's faced much harder tests here this evening. And not that long ago, he heard a little clink in behind him as Logan Kirky went for a hot skate and he put the puck off of the bottom of the crossbar, but it stayed out. And that's where we sit, 3-3 tie. 20 seconds into this power play for the Mariners as Earhart sets up at the face-off circle, top of the umbrella to Danforth. The backhand pass was a little too hot to handle, and Danforth will have to collect this one. As Garrett Gilbertson watches on. He's the lone forechecker here. McGuire on the near side collects the puck in flight, shoots, and there's a save by Little, and he covers up. Boy, he's got a quick trapper. He does such a good job of, even if he can't completely stop the first shot, you rarely see a stick poke that puck before he gets his trapper on top of it. Like, that's a rapier-like stab motion, you could say. And he gets that trapper on top of that puck in a hurry. Palmer, dipsy-doodling in the corner. Sends it to the point for Pufal. Hard pass across. Struss does a good job to collect it and settle it down to Brock Palmer. Up to the point. Pufal defers back to Palmer. Gets in, shoots, and it's fought off by Little, and it's off of the netting on the outside of the apron there. Now they pull it out of the corner. Across, shot, scores! Logan Kirky not to be denied. This time it's a power play goal. Logan Kirky on the near side. And the Mariners have a power play goal. Logan Kirky, I was just telling you, he hit the crossbar earlier. But this one he shot low, and there was no mistaking that one. And the arena comes alive as the Mariners grab a 4-3 lead on the power play here. And the Lakers right back at them with Carmichael out on the ice. And they're gonna look to counterattack here. So a costly penalty for the Lakers, but they've done a great job. Was that puck kept in? Oh, and actually, that's actually fortunate for the Lakers that it was an offside call, because Franklin would have been away to the races for a one-on-one with goaltender Jaden Little had that call not been made. But it was the right call. The puck just came outside the blue. Franklin. Oh. All right, so an emphatic media timeout, which was delayed because of the power play that was in effect. And as you know, the Mariners made good on that power play. And I was hoping to pan in on it a little bit there, but Ethan Jones was getting all fired up, getting his teammates into this one as he was patting Jordan Ray on the hat, on the helmet. Same with Brock Palmer, and they're very excited about that recent goal by Logan Kirky. Kirky with 5 assists so far this season, but that's his first goal, and it's a big one here. Shots 47-18 in favor of the Mariners. They've put a lot of rubber on Jaden Little, and he's turned away a lot. 2 power play goals each team. Now Bettinson into the face-off circle. It looks like Caleb Franklin's being waved out in favor of Carson Earhart. He wins it on the backhand, but so Ethan Jones getting the assist on that power play goal. Brock Palmer as well. And finally back into the lead are the Mariners. Can they sustain this one? 8 minutes to go. Face off now to the left of Little. Mariners send it across to Buffal. Shoots, and that's blockered away by Little. Lakers pop it off the glass to center. Max Struss backhands it onto the stick of Dylan Franklin. Franklin elects to go around the outside, puts on the brakes hard in the corner. Buffal pinches from the point. Good backhand by Caleb Franklin, and now he'll make a smart change. Dave Johnston's going to like that body of work from Caleb Franklin. Nice spinorama there by the Lakers as they get it deep, and they'll get a change going here as well. Buffal. Long range pass up to Earhart, who just chips it forward. Puck in the corner now. Bangs trying to free it with his skate. Out over the blue line now and quickly in flight. Colton Boyarski just backhands a little fluttering shot on Derek Kroll, and that's not going to trouble him too much from that angle. 6:47 to go. 2 power play goals for each team. McKinley and Nemeth out there with Boyarski. Nemeth tried to get it off of the boards. And Palmer shipped it out. Now he collects it down the near side, and he's got a man on the trail. Shoots! What a save by Jaden Little as the puck goes way up in the air. Comes to Ray, shoots, and that one's blockered away. What a save by Jaden Little. That's highlight reel stuff, folks. He's given him a chance, and the Lakers have shown they can keep coming back. Puck chipped forward and deep inside the zone. Around the boards go the Mariners. Palmer from his belly tries to take a shot, couldn't get it away. Picard tries to help him out with that. Puck was knocked down by McKinley, and they're calling for a hand pass there from Archambault, but it won't matter. There's a long stretch pass down the left side. Funk has to hold up, and the Mariners on the counterattack. 5.5 to go. Third period. Mariners up by 1. 30-shot difference. Off of the boards goes Danforth. Up to Johnston. Johnston now. And he's got Walters on the far side. He carries it on the backhand behind the goal. Shields it with his body. Spins. Deals for Walters. Sends it to the middle, and that one was intercepted by the Mariners. And away they come to their own blue line. Will Norman takes the hit, but he gets it ahead to Foe. Foe shoots, and that one was kicked out by Jaden Little. Puck was in Foe's skates, but he couldn't find it. Buffal backs up now out of the Lakers zone as Johnston tries to send a deep pass for Gilbertson. Will Gilbertson get there in time? No, he won't. And a good angle play there by the Mariners. Noah Danforth doing a great job there. Lakers shoot it off the boards. Oh, Struss barely kept it in, but he did. Puck bounces off of Struss's glove and down ice. He's going to get some help here from McGuire, who speeds out of his own zone. Up to Blake Power, tried to chip it away at center. Jones helps him out, crashes and bangs his way to push the puck in for Logan Kirky. As I mentioned, that's Kirky's first goal of the season, but he's had a lot of helpers. Ethan Jones just turns and rips it over to him. Kirky falls, gets back up. There's a stick in the road. And that was, I believe, Funk's stick. Comes to the top of the face-off circle. Struss tried a shot, but that one was double blocked. As Bettinson tries to tip it ahead to himself. Power down the far side. And that one's pushed forward. Here comes Jones behind the goal. Jones tried to send it to the middle, and that one was directed wide. 3.5 to go, third period. Mariners up by a goal. Out comes Dylan Franklin to join the fray. Shot on goal, they score! It's tied! Falling to the ice, firing it up over the trapper of Derek Kroll. And that what a goal by Park, and he's really made a game of this one. Tick for tack, that's the way this game's gone, and it's now a 4-4 tie. Just 3 minutes remaining in the third. What action here tonight. And after a tough road loss in Victoria, boy, have these Lakers ever rebounded with an effort. Towards the goal, and that's deflected away by Little. Into the corner they go. 4-man scrum. Spin and dealt out by the Lakers. 2-on-2 the other way. Slowly to center. Shot in on goal. That was Dutka. And he wants off the ice. He's calling to his bench for a change. McGuire surveying down ice. He's got McKinley watching very closely in front of Derek Kroll. Finds Aiden Bangs. Bangs chips it in himself. Lakers trying the near side to get it out. Off of the boards. Carson Earhart now sends it over. Shot on Little, and he'll just cover that and make sure. And boy, how big was that rolling barrel roll save by Jaden Little about 7 minutes ago. Keeping his club within one. And we're at a 4-4 standstill right now. Pufal has it poked off his stick momentarily, but he recovers and he gets it away from Gilbertson. Max Struss in behind Kroll, who stopped the puck behind the goal. It was on edge, but settled down now. 90 seconds in regulation remaining. Brock Palmer, left shooting forward, tries a tricky pass, but he managed to get it through to Bangs. Bangs chips it forward for Jordan Ray. Jordan Ray finds the top of the face-off circle. Good defensive play by the Lakers. Johnston, and they're back away in numbers. 3-on-3. Collision into the net. Oh, and a shot ripped through the crease. Oh, that was close. KT Walters nearly gave the Lakers a go-ahead goal late as he went across the grain and he fired that shot. So now the face-off will be over to the left of Derek Kroll. 62 seconds left, and there's a timeout being called by the Mariners. Good call by Dave Johnston, and he's got 30 seconds to talk things over with the troops And again, all apologies for our silence there earlier in the third period. We had no idea that we were not being picked up audibly. But I assure you, I was covering the action profusely, and we've had a lot of it in this period. Play back underway, 1 minute remaining in regulation. Mariners with control in behind Kroll. Max Struss trying to make Bettinson show his hand. Gets it up along the boards, but fired right back in by the Lakers. In goes Bettinson again. Dealt off the boards by Franklin and now chipped ahead. Look at all of those dark jerseys back in support. Davidson, Johnston, and Dahlquist, all making sure they're taking care of their kitchen too. Carmichael going towards the goal. He took the shot off the back of the leg, but it was a broken play. Blake Power there now has it jammed off his stick by Dahlquist. Puck bounces off the board. 16 seconds to go. Mariners. Blake Power on the backhand sends it ahead. Foe tried to deal it towards the middle at the point, sent towards the net. Another shot on goal, a second chance. Oh, and the puck bouncing around. And what defense by Bettinson to block at the end of that period. That could have been a dangerous shot. Oh boy, hold on to your hats. Well, we're getting our bonus round here. Some extra hockey. After 60 minutes, nothing settled. Tied at 4. 2 power play goals each team, and it's been a great game. Really happy to be calling this one for you. Like to send a shout out to some of the crew here. Simon Creighton helping keep everything moving along just so. And he's the one readjusting some of the things you're going to see on your screen here in a moment as we head into the overtime session. Just wanted to talk briefly about that great defense by committee. The Lakers late in that third period, and I mean very late. Bettinson, the center, he's been great in the faceoff circle, but he came back and made some unbelievable blocks with all of that traffic in front. Shots creeping up little by little for the Okanagan Lakers. They've got 21 now, and the Mariners an even 50 on goal. Jaden Little, he's been busy. That's a lot of rubber. And again, that barrel roll save he made with his legs up in the air is back on the ice. And he managed to kick it out. What a moment that was to behold. So here we go, 5 minutes overtime, 3-on-3. Look at that open ice out there. Mariners win the draw. In over the line goes Franklin. Tries to split the D. And Dutka tied him up well enough. And he's going to join the action here as that puck, though, bounced off of Franklin. So they're going to regroup in their own zone. Rips it off the boards. Park picks it up in fight. Or Nemethi shoots. Fought off by Kroll. Wrapping around the goal. And good job by Kroll to keep his balance as he came across. Earhart had it just outside the line, and you could hear some of the Mariners yelling there that the play was offside, just helping the on-ice officials out with that call. But they made the right call. face off outside the Mariners' blue line. And like I said, Bettinson, he's been hot in that face-off circle all night. He had won it initially, but a good second effort by Logan Kirky, who has his first of the season. He winds it up now on the far side, chips it to himself, has Ethan Jones going to the net, in on goal, and a beautiful block with the stick, and now the counter-attack comes back the other way. Bettinson, one-on-one, tries to move it to himself in the middle. Look at, there's Max Struss. Cuts it off with his body. Carmichael trying to check him. Now he goes to the slot, in on goal. Struss scores! Maxwell Struss! What a game, and Max Struss, patient as ever, cool as you like, and he drives the net with aplomb on the backhand. And a big goal, Max Struss. What a game. And don't forget, the Lakers come away with a point in this one for the getting it to OT. And so that'll help them out in the standings too. But the Mariners take the full 2. And a beautiful drive to the goal. Logan Kirky winding it up. What a contest we witnessed here tonight. I would love to see more of this season. And Derek Kroll getting congratulations from the crew, including McGuire. Great game here tonight as the Mariners pull it out. They had a 2-0 lead, but that was evaporated. 3-3 into the third, 4-4 going into overtime. But it's Max Struss who puts the finishing touches on this one. Jaden Little with an amazing body of work tonight, 52 shots against, and he makes 47 saves on the night. He did everything he could. He gave this team a chance, but the Mariners offense prevails in that wide open ice surface environment in OT, and Max Struss is your hero. 2 power play goals each team. Carmichael, Johnny Carmichael, he had a great game as well for the Okanagan Lakers. Derek Kroll, he had to make some big stops in the third. He wasn't as busy as his counterpart, but you can bet there was some high danger chances, and he really made it stick. This has been fantastic BCIHL action here tonight. Once again, I just want to thank some of the crew. Simon Creighton for giving you all sorts of visuals and a little bit of technical prowess there. Also to the captain of the Okanagan Lakers, who came out for the opening puck drop and was able, that was Simon Nemeth. He had a great game as well, and he's certainly world-class player as he helped watch my son drop the puck on tonight's game. A very special night for myself and our family. And on behalf of Lucas and Miles and my wife Nicole, I want to say thank you for being part of this experience here tonight. Little boys have dreams too, and sorry, just a little little emotional here as I think back on the night that was. It's a 5-4 final here on a beautiful night in Nanaimo. Thank you for joining us for BCIHL Hockey, and to Don Miller for keeping everything straight, all the rosters, all of the penalties and shots, and also to Kristen for all of her encouragement as we headed into the third period, just reinforcing what a great family the Mariners team and family is. I'm Lorenzo Jensen. It's been my pleasure. Thank you so much for being with us. Have a fantastic weekend, everyone. 5-4 is your final. Mariners over the Lakers.